Hey, what's up everybody? Happy Monday. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend, a long recovering weekend, resting weekend, or maybe you snuck in a couple of workouts and got after it this weekend. But nonetheless, today I want to go over that post I did where I asked you guys if you know how much to row. And I gave you options, 2 days a week or 3 times a week. And it seems like most of you are going with the 3 days a week, although there are some of you that are saying 2 days a week. And today I want to break that down for you and give you the reason why. Something to think about when it goes into programming your workouts or your routine, just to make sure that you're hitting the proper amount of pulling. But before I do that, for those of you that are new to my page or new to my IG community, thank you so much for the support and the follow. I greatly appreciate it. My goal here is to give you information to help motivate and educate you so that you are hitting the gym harder, but also safer. Those of you that don't know who I am Joe. Nice to meet you. I'm the creator of the 90-Day Dad Bod Development Program, where we implement my triad training methodology, where we've been doing this for a lot of years now. And over those years, we've transformed hundreds of gentlemen just like ourselves, go from complacent to confident, or from soft to solid, for whatever the reason may be. So, and even myself, we've kind of gotten away or off that workout wagon, and this program is built and designed for gentlemen that want to get back on that workout wagon and make their physical ability your priority. So if that's something you're interested in and want to know more about, just DM me below and include the keyword send details, and you and I can jump on a quick call and we can figure out whether or not you're a good fit for this program and if it's the right program for you. But all right, so today, in regards to that push-pull or 2 times or 3 times a week, I actually want to give you a little bit of a reality here. It was actually sort of a trick question. It's not necessarily as cut and dry as 2 days a week, 2 times a week, or 3 times a week. The actual correct answer is actually you want to be a little bit more mindful of what your overall total rep volume is. So it's not necessarily 2 days a week, which it could be, or 3 days a week, but it could be 4 times a week if you wanted it to. But from a push to pull ratio, you want to make sure that it is 3 to 1. So for every 1 pushing movement, you want 3 pulling movements. And some of you might be thinking that's a little bit lopsided, and yes it is. We need it to be lopsided. We need it to be pull dominant. Because if you sit there and think about our day-to-day operations, especially over the past year or so, and in general with technology the way that it is, we sit here, we sit here, we sit here. A lot of everything is anterior focused or in front of us. So that's going to round the shoulders. It's going to kind of buckle the back and give us poor posture. So if we just keep adding the pushes and stick to the pushes, we're actually going to develop the muscles and the movement that is already naturally occurring and already naturally developed. So we need to kind of even that out and balance that out. One, we need to have better posture just right from the jump anyways, but by focusing on the pulling, we can tighten up those posterior muscles and kind of even things out. But it takes 3 to 1 on the pull to push ratio respectively. So when you're talking horizontal pull to a vertical pull, you want that ratio to be 2 to 1. So if this is a horizontal row, let's say bent over row, seated row, low row on the machine, 1-arm dumbbell row, inverted row, those things are more horizontal. And then you have your vertical rows like pull-ups or lat pull-downs or straight arm pull-downs, things that are a little bit more up and down vertical in nature. You would like the horizontal to be 2 and the vertical to be 1, 2 to 1. So even when you get into the grand scheme of things of programming your workouts, 3 to 1 pull to push, you want to break down that pull to pull, that horizontal and vertical, 2 to 1. So I know that's a lot of information, a lot of numbers, and a lot of stuff to think about, but that's going to guarantee and pretty much ensure your shoulder health, shoulder stability, your postural alignment. Everything is going to kind of start to get back to the way it should be naturally. So if that's something you need to know more about, because I know that's a lot as far as programming or exercises, combinations, because there are a lot of pulling options. There's a tremendous amount of pulling options, and some are easy and some are difficult. So you want to make sure that you know which one is right for you and which one to pair with some of your exercises. So again, it's not necessarily 2 times a week, it's not necessarily 3 times a week, it could be 4 or 5 times a week. You just want to make sure that your pull to your push ratio is 3 to 1. Okay, so for every 1 push you do, make sure you incorporate at some point in time during the week 3 pulls. Now again, if that's something you want to know more about or need help with programming, if you're writing your own workouts, just DM me below with the keywords. Let's use the same one, send details, and you and I can figure that out together. But if you want to learn more about that dad bod development program where it's already done for you, again, also send that DM with those keywords, send details, and you and I can figure out if you're a right fit for that, as well as if you're doing enough pulling compared to your pushing. So again, that's all I got. I hope that makes sense to you guys. If not, reach out. Again, my goal as your fitness professional is to help educate and motivate. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.